Hi you guys, and thanks for tuning into my channel. So today I'm going to do something a little different. Today I am going to name off 25 questions and answer them. It's from a thing I found online for a Q&A, get to know me YouTube kind of thing. So if you are interested in knowing a few things about me, then stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so again, I found a 25 questionnaire on YouTube, and I thought that since I'm actually starting to build my channel and I have wonderful support from you guys, it would be nice to kind of let you know a little bit about me, and maybe within time you guys can comment. I can kind of get to know you guys a little bit more, which I love all of the conversations between everybody that leaves wonderful comments that I comment back to. I read every single one of them, so I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna go through these questions, and number one is, what is your real name? My real name is Tracy. Some of you have already asked, and I have told you. I mean, it's not a secret, that's not my channel name, but yes, my real name is Tracy. Hi, nice to meet you. So my second question is, what does your channel name stand for? So my channel name is Crafty, and I don't know if you guys seen my other video. I used to own a flower shop when I was 19 years old, and prior to, I was in a commercial ROP class, like in high school, to learn floral. So floral was like a calling to me. I loved it. I loved doing the crafts, making the fake, the fresh, the wreaths, the plants, anything that I had to do. I loved every minute of it. So my friends just started calling me, saying She Crafty from the Beastie Boys song. So it just kind of like stuck. So I went ahead and did my email address of She Crafty, and I just started going by that. So when I originally signed up for YouTube and I created my username, I chose She Crafty. And when I actually started really doing my YouTube videos here recently, then that's when I went onto my site and started uploading my videos, and I didn't change the name because I am crafty, and that's what I am. I mean, right now I'm doing makeup on my channel. I'm trying to do makeup. I don't know nothing about makeup, you guys. That's why I'm doing these boxes, so I can try new things, but I don't contour, I don't highlight, I don't blush. I tell you guys that all the time. So there are some products that I'm not going to be using, but I am liking how I can kind of see different items and try different things that I do keep. So that I'm totally going off the subject now, but anyways, I started doing makeup and then makeup reviews, and I've done a few other reviews on my channel, but I have recently finally started doing like some craft stuff. So my channel is basically going to be a mixture of pretty much anything that I like, and that is crafts, art, not like painting art, because I am not an artist whatsoever. I did not get the drawing gene. But anything craft related. That's why they say, who crafty? She crafty. So that is how I got my name, and that is what it stands for. Because number three is, why did you start a YouTube channel, and what is your channel about? I just basically explained to you what my channel was about, but how I started was, one of my really good friends, she was telling me that she was getting BoxyCharm, and she was explaining it to me, and I was like, that sounds interesting. So I started doing some research, and I found out there are so many different types. There's skincare, there's beauty. I mean, there's way more than that. There's tons of different subscription boxes out there. So I signed up for that one, but I wanted to try a few more just to kind of give them a shot. Well, since I'm watching everybody doing these unboxings, and I would watch seriously 10 to 20 different people open the same box, even if it was the same variation or that one particular company only sent everybody the same thing, I was still interested because everybody does things differently. Everyone has their own point of view, their own likes, their own dislikes. So I thought maybe I'll just start recording mine and show the world what I got and what I think. And some of you guys have actually stuck around and watched, and I'm building my channel to how it is right now, and that's only been in like the last 6 months, and I'm almost at 600 now, and that's all because of you guys, and I appreciate you guys every single day, and I tell you that, and that's why I show you that, and I can't stress that enough. So going right along, where are you from and how many states have you lived in? I'm originally from California. I know I've mentioned that several times. One other time in my life in 9th grade, I moved to Wisconsin to go temporarily live with my dad because I didn't want to go to the high school that I was going to have to go to. 6 months later, I moved back to California, and then about 4 years ago, I recently moved to Florida. So I've only lived in 3 different states, but my bulk of everything in my entire life was mainly all in California. So let's see. Are you a coffee or a tea drinker? I am a coffee drinker. I love me some coffee. That is one of my addictions. I drink coffee at least once or twice a day. I love coffee. I'm the type of person that can have a cup of coffee at night and still go right to bed. Like, it doesn't keep me up. I just love the flavor. I just love coffee. Okay, so number 6 is, do you have kids? If no, how many do you want? I do not have kids, but I'm going to be 38 this year and I haven't had any thus far. I haven't been blessed with a successful pregnancy thus far, and I feel like now that I'm going to be 38, it's probably just not going to happen. But originally, I always wanted 2. I always wanted 1 boy, 1 girl, and then as I got older, I didn't even care. They were both boys, both girls. I just wanted a healthy baby, so I ended up changing from 2, 1 boy to 1 girl, to I just want 1 healthy baby, but just 1. But it's probably not going to happen. So 7, what is your zodiac sign and do you believe in it? I am a Scorpio, and yes, I do believe that I am a Scorpio. You can tell 100% I'm a Scorpio. We are the sweetest people in the world. We'll give you the shirt off our back. We'll do anything and everything for you, but the minute you turn or you do something we don't like, yeah, we're Scorpio. We strike back, we get pissed, we'll be a mean bitch, and yeah, but I could be the sweetest person in the world until you cross me, and then yeah. But that's just Scorpios, and that's just how I am. 8, what are your hobbies? Hobbies would be anything craft related. I don't really collect anything. I mean, now I'm starting to collect makeup, but that's not really a hobby. So I would say my hobbies are anything craft related, making things. I do have an embroidery machine, so I actually embroider like our company logos on our shirts and stuff like that. And so I want to start learning more in sewing. So that type of thing is, I guess you would say, my hobbies. Let's see here. Where was that? Sorry. Okay, 9. Do you have any pets? Yes. I have 1 dog. You hear her bark every now and then. She's about 8 years old. Her name is Vienna, and she is a miniature dachshund. We have a turtle. My man actually found him. We named him Squirt, and he was like this big. Fit on top of a quarter, and you can see all the way around it. He found him just wobbling through the back of our shop. His back leg was hurt. We took him to the pet store to find out what he was. They told us it was a different turtle than what he is, but he is a 3-striped three-striped mud turtle, and they're mainly found in Florida and I think 2 other states. But he only gets 5 to 6 inches full grown, and so he's like this big now, and he's about 3 years now. And he's just so cool. So we have him and a few fish in there with him and our dog. And we did have a bigger turtle that made home. It's called a gopher turtle, and he made himself home here, and they're actually they are protected by Florida State, so you can't move them or do anything like within 15 feet of their burrow. Well, one day he came up missing. People think somebody stole him and ate him, because I hear that's what they do, which is disgusting. I don't know what happened to him or if he found another home to go to, but he was here for about 6 months, and he was really cool. Came home and I just saw this dirt kicking out, and I'm like, what is that? And as we got closer, we noticed it was a little turtle. Fresh lettuce and carrots and fresh cucumber sliced up every single morning. And then 6 months later, he left, but ended up being good because we had to do our fence, and we wouldn't have been able to put up our fence because he couldn't do anything 15 feet from their burrow, and it was going to be only a couple feet from it. So things happen for a reason. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 1 real brother that's 7 years older than me, and I have a half sister who's 5 years younger than me. If you were another person, would you be friends with yourself? Hell yeah, I would, because I'm awesome. Number 12, how tall are you? I am 5'11". I am pretty tall. Yeah, I'm that person, if I'm in the store minding my own business, I have people, oh, can you reach that for me? Can you grab that for me? I'm like, yeah, okay. What is your eye color? My eyes are, I like to say green, but they're more on the hazel side. I have some brown in there, so I'd have to say hazel. 14, biggest accomplishment. Biggest accomplishment I would have to say was in 2013, I quit cold turkey smoking cigarettes after 20 years. It wasn't 20 hard going years. I messed around and I was too young to do it, but then started like smoking regularly, probably when I was about 18, 19. And then in 2013, I cut that out cold turkey and I was at least smoking a pack a day pretty much. Well, not quite a pack a day, but pretty darn near. So I would say quitting smoking and losing 85 pounds at the same time within like, yeah, the same amount of time. So that I would say is my biggest accomplishments, those two. Losing 85 pounds on my own, just dieting and exercising, and quit smoking. 15, what is your favorite or worst subject in high school? Everything except ceramics and sewing and cooking and printing and arts. Any elective I loved, but any actual classes I hated. I didn't like any of them. I was not a very smart student. I barely graduated. I was technically on the non-graduation list the day of graduation, so I literally was standing there not knowing if they're gonna call my name. I'm like, okay, if they don't, what do I do? Just step aside. Like, it was scary. It was traumatizing. It was very sad. I didn't even let my mom know like how close I was, and she's all up in the stand, you know, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I hope my counselor fixed this, because long story short, a teacher aide went on maternity leave and she forgot to put in my score, so I was missing 5 credits, but I wasn't going to graduate because of 4. So once she put in her 5, then I graduated by 1 credit, like the skin of my teeth, 1 credit. So no, all of them was the worst subjects. What sports do you or have you played? I don't play sports unless I was in PE and we had to play badminton or softball or volleyball and all that stuff we had to do in PE. I did, however, when I moved to my dad's for that temporary time, I signed up for the women's basketball team, and they were so excited because I was like the tallest person on the entire team. But right as we were starting to practice and we didn't do any games or anything, it was like right in the beginning, I went back to California. So they didn't want me to leave. They're like, you're the tallest one. I'm like, yeah, I know, but gotta go. 17, what phone do you use? My man bought me an early birthday present, and he just got me the iPhone XS Max, the 256 gig. Oh my God, I love this phone. My videos, I don't know if you guys can tell, like my last 3 or 4 videos I posted was with this new phone. My camera on this phone for the front phone is amazing. Like, I can totally see the difference from my old phone, which was an iPhone 7, from this phone. I absolutely love it. It took me a little to get used to because there's no home button, but you know, I got the Max because it's bigger, especially with me doing my videos, and it just is gonna help me out so much more doing my YouTube channel with this phone. So thank you so much, babe. Love it. 18, tell us one of your bad habits. Biting my nails. I've done it my entire life. Yes, I know it's gross. My mom smacked my hands, like, tell me that's disgusting. So now I try to like start one corner and just peel the rest of it with my hand. It's just something that I've always done. Once I can feel them, I want to bite it off. If I have something like a little piece of skin hanging on the side, I want to bite it off. It's just something that I always do. I know it's bad. I know I shouldn't do it, but I don't do it if my hands are dirty. Like, believe me, I know my hands are just right clean, so I know my hands are clean before I'm putting them in my mouth. But yes, that is one of my bad habits. So number 19, 3 things that upset you. Only 3. I am kind of short-tempered. I have a short fuse for certain things. Like right now, I kind of feel like common sense is not very common. So I have a low tolerance for stupidity. Like my man owns a locksmith shop. We run it together. When I answer a phone, at least once a day, I get, do you guys make keys? I'm like, yeah, you call the locksmith company. Like, what do? We don't make coffee. I don't get, and dealing with dealing with people every single day. Customer service, sometimes you guys don't realize customer service is a very difficult job, especially to try to be nice to people. So people upset me. One thing I've always say, you don't fuck with my family, my friends, my money, or my man. That's one thing I always say. If anyone would mess with any of those, then yeah, you would definitely upset me. Anything else, like stupid people drivers, people that just are totally inconsiderate when they're driving, that upsets me because they don't realize how dangerous a motor vehicle is. Like, if you're not paying attention, there's way too many people getting ran over and getting in accidents, and innocent people are getting hurt all the time. So that really upsets me to see people texting while they're driving. It's like, hello, it takes 2 seconds for the person in front of you to slam on the brakes, and you know, it's just innocent lives are at risk all the time, and it's just ridiculous. But that's what upsets me. 20, 3 things that make you happy. 3 things that make me happy. Waking up every single morning. That makes me happy. I get to start my day with a fresh new day every single day. Being in my man's arms, feeling comfort and his strength, and just feeling home, that makes me happy. And my family and my very few friends that I have in my life, and my family, basically, it consists of very few people. Some of those are friends that are almost like family, but those, they make me happy. The joys in life, that makes me happy. So yeah. 21, what type of shows do you like to watch? That's a hard one because there's a lot. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch TV, but I do record a lot, and I try to keep up with them from time to time. I watched like some cooking shows. I watched that restaurant, and was it the one where he goes in and restores all the restaurants? I cannot think of what it's called right now, but yeah, I watched that a lot. I mean, my man always records Rick and Morty and Simpsons and Family Guy and American Dad, so we're always watching that. But other than that, like I love Scandal, and now they're not going to be doing it anymore, but I watch every single season religiously. Talk shows, some I watch, not really talk shows, like game show type shows. It's just, yeah, there's just so many to even say, like, it's just crazy. There's just way too many of them. One word that best describes you. Awesome. Yeah, because I'm awesome. You left-handed or right-handed? I am right-handed. 24, do you consider yourself a good cook? I don't consider myself a great cook, but I would say I am okay. I'm learning more and more every single day, and I am totally loving my HelloFresh because that's making me use a whole lot of ingredients that I was never used to using before, cook completely different things, and I'm totally loving it. I've been doing that for a very long time, so I'm broadening my horizons, and I try different things. But I would consider myself a good cook, but not a great cook, because you could always be better. 25, do you like amusement parks? It depends. Are you gonna say Disneyland, or are you gonna say Six Flags? Because I'll take Disneyland all day long, but Six Flags, not so much, because I don't really like the roller coasters. I don't like the drop. I don't like the feeling of dropping or falling. If I'm sitting back in like a little desk chair and somebody pulls it back behind me, I don't like that feeling. Like I'm like, no, like I don't like the feeling of the drop or a falling, or I just don't like that. It's not the height of it. It's not that. It's just the dropping part. I just don't like. So amusement parks are not my thing. My cousin, however, before I moved to Florida, did get me on a roller coaster at Six Flags, a few of them actually. And yeah, and it was the one that locks you in, and then your total body goes like sideways, and like you're like almost like flying through the thing. And I was scared shitless. Like I thought this thing was gonna break, because they put you in it, and then they started to move you, and then they released you, and they opened it. Then they put it back, and then they released it, and they're moving you up, putting you back, opening it, unlocking it. And I'm like, whoa, why is it doing all of this? I'm like, this is scaring me. I'm like, so as we're going, I'm like, are you sure this isn't gonna open again? You're fine. So I was freaking out the whole time, but at the end, I actually kind of liked it. We went on it again, surprisingly. But that's it. So that was number 25. That is all of the questions that I got. Hopefully you guys got to learn a little bit about me. I would like to answer more questions, but I would kind of like to know what you guys would like to know. So if there's any question that you're wondering or you would like to know that I didn't ask, go ahead and comment down below. And after some time, when I have enough questions, I will go ahead and do like a part 2 and I'll answer all of your questions. So yeah. So go ahead, like I said, comment down below. Let me know anything you want to know. If there's something you want me to do like on my channel, if you're, so whatever, just go ahead and leave me a comment, and yeah, I'll do a part 2 for you guys if you have any other questions you want to know. So thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my boring stories. But like I said, I'm just trying to get you guys to know me a little because I love our communication and I love this channel that I'm growing with you guys. It's a wonderful platform and you guys are making it awesome. So thank you so much. So until next time, you guys, you know, always smile. Bye.